السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. وياكم حسن من قناة حسن كي او. واليوم رجعت لكم في مقطع جديد من لعبة هوجورتس ليجاسي. طبعا في الحلقة الماضية دخلنا إلى المكتبة المحظورة وشفنا شوي من أسرار اللي هو السحر القديم. فالحلقة كانت جدا حماسية وكان فيها الكثير من الجلد. فارجع شوف الحلقة قبل لا نبدأ في هي الحلقة. فالآن نحتاج بس اللي هو نرجع إلى الأستاذ فيغ ونشوف شنو راح نسوي في هذه الحلقة من أشياء. فيلا خلينا نبدأ في الحلقة على طول. اوكي، طبعا اول شيء نحتاجه نفس ما قلنا ان نرجع الى الاستاذ فيغ. فخلينا نرجع للاستاذ فيغ على السريع. اوكي، وصلنا تقريبا للاستاذ فيغ، فخلينا نشوف شنو يصير ويانا. ايوه وش صار؟ اوكي، ما بدت المهمة. ايوه هذا يا المدير.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
اوكي بس خلينا نتحدث وياه. زين.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
اوكي خلنا. اوكي.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
اوكي. طبعا اللي صار ان المدير اصر على الاستاذ فيغ انه هو يقول كل التفاصيل عن موت جورج، طبعا اللي قتل التنين في اول حلقة يعني. فبياخذ اياه الكتاب. طبعا في صفحات مفقودة من الكتاب وهي نحتاجها.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible.
Okay.
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
تمام. فاللي كنا نقوله ان الاستاذ فيغ بروح لندن وبيستكشف الكتاب وبيقرأ عنه والى اخره، وبعدين بنشوف شنو نسوي. طبعا احنا ايضا من صوبنا راح نشوف اذا نقدر نحصل على الصفحات المفقودة او نقدر نسوي شيء على اساسه. انزين الان خلنا نشوف شنو مهمتنا الجاية. زين طبعا عندنا هي المهمات كامل، اتوقع هي اساسية، وهذه اللي هي جانبية بما انها مو حاطين عليهم اللي هو بالعلامة الصفراء. هذا راح تعلمنا تعويذة جديدة. زين اوكي، خلنا نشوف هذا شنو تبي منا. طبعا مكتوب المستوى مطلوب ليفل 4، فنقدر نروح بما احنا ليفلنا 5. فخلنا نشوف شو نقدر نسوي في هاي المهمة بما انها خارج المدرسة. خلنا نسوي شوية اشياء خارج المدرسة، فخلنا نروح للمهمة على طول. اوكي وصلنا تقريبا للمهمة هذه. ف
It is good to see you, my friend.
اوكي.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
يلا.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
اوكي لكن يمكن يكون شيء خطير فنقول لها.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
اوكي
Be on your guard.
انزين.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
هاي شنو؟ انزين هاي خلصنا المهمة. طبعا كانت تبغى تعرف ويش سبب اللي صار كامل في المكان اللي رحناه، هو هجموا علينا الغيلان والى اخره. فاحنا ما كنا نبي نتكلم ونقول مثلا ان حصلنا على اشياء بداية اللي هو اول حلقة والى اخره، على اساس ان الخبر ما ينتشر بين الطلاب. طيب الحين خلنا نروح نشوف. اتوقع هي جزء من المهمة اذا ما خاب ظني. خلنا نتأكد. هي مساعدة جانبية او مساعدة يعني الغريب اللي هو مهمة جانبية بالاصح.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
ايوه
You come to the wrong... Come up all you want.
اوكي يلا يلا يلا. لا 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 القوم 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 القوم. اوكي جلدنا واحد. ايوه لا 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 لا.
وش هالحالة هذه اللي أنا عايشينها يا ربي؟ وش هالحالة هذه؟
يلا 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 القوم.
بقول لك الله يخليك تكفى تكفى.
القوم يا شيخ القوم. اوكي رقمناهم. ايوه شنو هذا؟ واو
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
جو زيادة جو زيادة جو زيادة. عدو جديد ها؟
Get
Okay.
over here, take a sweep and hold them off.
I'm not going
Whoa.
anywhere with you.
You'll
Hold on.
take this to
لا 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 لا.
my dead body. Press up top.
واو هذا قوي والله.
Press up top.
لا 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 لا. واو. الكم يا شيخ. لا لا اهرب.
Accio, incendio.
ايه القرف ده يا جدعان؟ في ايه؟
حلو 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 جلدناه جلد. القم انت. القم القم. واو ما يخلصون. حلو حلو. هل في زيادة؟
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
اوكي خلينا نتحدث وياها. خلينا نشوف.
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're
اوكي.
a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
اوكي.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These
Okay.
vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
خلينا نقول لها
I can
كم
see
هو
why you're
رائع.
so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That
Okay.
started me thinking, what if?
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
زين خلينا نشوف.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
زين.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the
زين.
Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
دلين اتوقع. ولا ها هذولين اوكي. زين استخدام. خلينا نشوف شنو يصير.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
ممكن.
Incendio!
ايوه.
The flames make the pyre sink.
هذا ايضا. بس.
What
Okay.
a day. I can hardly believe it.
انزين.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And
هالمهمة
do be careful
المملة
out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to
أنا
the safety
بعد
of my
يا
notes and...
الله. اوكي. مهمات رئيسية اختبارات ولا انزين خلينا نشوف المهمات اللي عندنا. زين خلينا نشوف المهمات اللي عندنا. ان اللي اعرفه في اللعبة انك يمديك تطير في اللعبة ولكن ما اضرب ان اي مهمة. انزين خلينا نروح صف عالم الاعشاب السحرية. اتوقع انت تحتاج اللي هو تروح في الصفوف فخلنا نروح شوي في الصفوف. تمام اساس نوصل لك المهمة على اساس احنا نقدر نتنقل بشكل اسرع في الخريطة. اوكي وصلنا الى الصف فخلنا نشوف شنو راح نتعلم في هاي الصف. يا هذا صاحبنا.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
وش ده محل حيبي اوكي زين.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
ايش بصير؟
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
اوكي. واو. واو.
Quickly, place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil.
ايوه. واو. حتى الزجاج تكسر من قوة الصوت.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
بس
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
إذا خلينا نتحدث ويا الأستاذة.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
إنزين. تقريبا إيه نفس ما نقول.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
اوكي فخلنا نزرع.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
اوكي هذا الصولة مالتنا.
Make it a vital ingredient.
ايوه هذا اللي اخذناهم من هذا اللي اخذناهم من هناك في مكان هوغزور ولا شو اسمه المكان. انزين خلنا اللي هو وقت النمو 10 دقائق اتوقع مكتوب. فخلنا نختار. زين ستصبح النتيجة ستفتح جائزة خلال 9 دقائق والنتيجة 5. اوكي.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
اوكي على ما تحصد خلنا نروح نسوي الشغلة على السريع.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you.
أيوة.
I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
يلا
Up these stairs will take us there. But
يلا
nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
لياندر يلا يا
Excuse me.
لياندر.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home. See that dummy? Just
Okay.
toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
خلنا نجمع دماغنا نستفيد منه في المستقبل في شنو؟ زين مواجهة الدمية المستهدفة بالمنفى والصينية المفترسة. زين شلون؟ ها؟ ما فهمت. اضغط زرار على L1 لفتح عدد الأدوات. هذول اللي أخذناهم من شوي. زين لا امسح.
Look at that.
ايوه.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
زين شلون احنا
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
اوكي بس
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
يا رجال خلينا نروح بسرعة. ايوه خلينا نجمع هذا الآن. زين خلينا نرجع إلى الصف. في باب هني. حلو رجعنا سيد على الصف. هذا هو.
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
زين. لا والله فيها شوية متعة نباتات.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
انزين. خلصنا الصف. انزين. فخلنا نطلع الحين.
Mandrakes are really relishing their new
وصلنا
pots.
ليفل 6.
Only cost me my damned hearing.
انزين خلينا نشوف شنو عندنا بعد مهمات. انا بوصل مهمة شو اسمها اللي تعطيني العصا، مو العصا اللي تخليني اقدر اطير. انزين هذه هي كانت اتوقع جانبية، خلنا نحاس شوي نتأكد. ايوه طلعت صف الجرعات، فخلنا نروح له صف الجرعات. اوكي وصلنا الى الصف.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
اوكي هذه الجرعة أول جرعة أعطانا إياها اللي هو الأستاذ فيق إذا تتذكرون في أول حلقة. فالحين راح نتعلم شلون راح نسويها.
Even motion when crushing your ingredients.
اوكي
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
حلو. اوكي يلا يلا يلا.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
اوكي خلصنا.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
اوكي بعلمنا على شيء جديد على اساس اننا نثبت لنا احنا.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
انزين يبغانا شغلتين مكتوبين على اليسار.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes. Why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission. Perhaps you could grab it for me.
لا يا حبيبي روح على روحك.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
حبيبي راح.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
يلا يلا. اوكي طبعا نحتاج الاشياء اللي على اليسار بس ما قلت لكم جمع فراء الذئب هاي اللي قدامنا. اوكي نحتاج بيض افاعي. ايوه شنو يا رجال احنا نبحين بيض الافاعي وانا هو. ايوه هذا الريشه، خلنا ناخذه لنا. زين وين البيض؟ هذا البيض، ها هذا البيض عشان نقدر نرجع. هذا اللي كلمنا؟ لا ما بنعرف اياه. زين اوكي طبعا نحتاج اللي هو نسوي هذه. زين خلينا نشوف اعداد. ايوه.
And now we add the mallow sweet and
بس والله نحارس الوقت الحين.
What's happening?
ايوه.
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Wow.
Get it! Not again. Oh, the smell.
Dragon
Wow.
dog. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
اوكي قرب نخلص.
Now, Mr. Weasley.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor again.
هذه انا بعد شوف نقص من عندنا نقاط. زين الحين سوينا الجرعه. لا اوكي خلينا نرجع للاستاذ.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all.
اوكي صادني والله دخلت الريشه.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
اوكي خلص الصف. زين اوكي.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's
يا
inspiration.
مدير. اوكي اتوقع الى هنا يا شباب راح ننهي الحلقه. تمام. اذا عجبكم المقطع لا تنسون اللايك والشير والسبسكرايب، ويلا مع السلامه نشوفكم في المقطع الجاي.